Welcome back to Doom 64. This looks kind of like Tricks and Traps. I wouldn't say this level's nearly as good as that, though. That was a Spectre. It turns invisible when you see it, but I killed it too fast.
It's like, oh whoops, my clothes were on.
So embarrassed, I just vanished into the ether.
You ready for some box hopping? Fuck.
Apparently you aren't.
I'm just kind of... I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess I just wanted to show that you can get to this chainsaw, but I already have one. So, woohoo.
It's for funsies. Everyone knows how great platforming in Doom games is. Yeah, except for Eternal in 2016. Those are fucking amazing.
I think Doom 64 has a good chunk of platforming compared to Doom 1 and 2. It's definitely got some more complex maneuverability. Squeash!
Oh, Jesus! That man got mulch!
Purple mulch. All in my gulch. I don't know.
It's great for my flowers.
Your glitter gulch gob.
Jimi Hendrix would cry. Oh, no gib that time.
So, what exactly determines if a give happens?
If I know, everything I'm gonna say like applies to Classic Doom, and I assume that it applies to this as well. I believe if you do enough damage to pretty much double the total health or something, the enemy will gib. Something along those lines. Like, if let's say they have 10 health, and then you bring them down to negative 10 health with, like, do 20 damage, essentially, then they can gib. The super shotgun is very much capable of doing that, but the difference with that is, since each pellet is its own attack, and you have to do it all with one attack, so the shotguns can't give because it's just a bunch of tiny attacks.
Man, it doesn't need to, though, because it's the fucking super shotgun.
Yeah. It would just look weird.
Well, also because the super shotgun is strong and my friend, and I will never judge him for that.
You have a lot of friends.
Thank you!
A lot of deadly friends.
Yeah, I don't think I want to ever get on your bad side.
Well, that's just because I become incredibly passive-aggressive. Nobody wants that. Nope. Nope.
There we go, it's that one. Shoot that vent, and you get the supercharge.
It really does play it fast and loose with the supercharges, doesn't it?
Yeah, this game gives you a lot of health. Overall, I would say Doom 64 is... maybe a bit easier than Doom 2. It never reaches thy flesh consumed levels of hard, like, not even close. But this is not a very hard game, in my opinion.
But I can't believe you didn't punch that boy.
I'm disappointed, too.
Punch him in his glowing green dick.
Oh man, please don't talk about a Hell Knight's penis.
Too late.
So if it was Doom Guy's glowing green dick, it'd be okay.
Yeah, of course.
That's because Doom Guy's human, you see.
They're naturally glowing green.
Yeah, exactly. Yours isn't?
I mean, that's just because of working on Phobos and the constant exposure to, you know, space radiation.
Spadiation.
Spadiation, yeah.
It sounds too much like Speedo.
How?
Known for their radiation.
I lost soul, by lost soul.
Okay, but now I'm just picturing Doom Guy and nothing but the helmet and a Speedo.
Surprised that wasn't a DLC costume.
Yeah, exactly. I do want to keep the Eternal talk to a minimum, because we will have plenty of time to talk about it later. But right now they're doing like I guess Twitch Prime subscribers get a bunch of Doom Eternal skins. Right now it's like cosplay Doom guy, which is just this like scrawny, cheap looking one. Ow.
Okay, but the Mullet Slayer was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Doom guy with the beer gut and a shirt that doesn't quite fit, with a mullet over his helmet.
And like a handlebar mustache
Yes,
on the helmet.
it's so good.
I fucking love Doom.
I still need to finish Eternal. I just tech issues.
Continuing the trend from the end of Doom 2, this level is fine. I'm kind of sad we're getting to that point a little early, but Doom 64, it's... When it's special, it's very special. When it's not, it is pretty much just Doom.
It's perfectly okay.
Yeah. As a whole package, this game is spectacular, but... Like, at the sum of its parts, it can be... Ow! I didn't even go down with that one. That's the end of my sentence. It can be ow.
Okay, but if yellow keycard is lemonade and red keycard is fruit punch, what is the blue keycard?
NyQuil.
Yellow key card.
No! And if you mix them together, you get something absolutely disgusting.
Very popular in Texas.
Oh god, now I'm just reminded of Sleepy Time Chicken.
The fact that I have absolutely no goddamn idea what that is makes it so much funnier.
It really is a Venn diagram of reference pools between us three, and it only overlaps so much.
Yeah.
Look, imagine if you would cooking chicken with NyQuil.
That sounds awful.
Shh, he doesn't know we're here.
Nice.
Fuck. I was trying to do something fancy there.
What an idiot. Shit.
It worked out. Now, are the cacodemons in this game cute?
They're kind of cute.
I think they are.
I think, yeah, those horns that they got make them look like cats.
Also the giant eye, the one giant eye.
Right. Now when you hug them, they can hug you back. Life is merciful.
Look, if there's anything anime has taught me, it's the bigger the eyes, the cuter they are.
They're like evil Suezo.
There's that Venn diagram again. It'll be our, like, collective mission to make as many references the other two don't get. If somebody else gets your reference, you lose a point.
Who here likes the Stone Roses?
2 points for you. Or at least 1 for me.
Doom Dad.
You saw it on the main menu. We've discussed this.
Doom Dad.
I stole it from Thorn. Part 2, I believe, of Doom 1. Here's how we get that armor.
That reminds me, I still love the name of this genre of shooter. The modern name. Which is the boomer shooter.
Oh, yeah. I kind of like that, too. I know I played Doom because it was on my dad's computer. I don't know how much he actively played Doom himself, though. He worked an office job in the 90s, so I imagine he played it a fair bit.
I mean, given enough time, Doom will appear on every computer.
Right. It'll be like that one,
Yeah.
It'll be like that one.
You know the thing.
I don't know. I blanked on this famous band's name for some reason. It'll be like that one U2 album that was automatically on every iPhone. And recently, CJ actually booted up their iPad, and like that was like this really old iPad hasn't been used in years, and that was the only music that was on it.
As it should be.
Apparently it's a good album. I haven't listened to it. But I had a shitty old iPod Touch at the time, so I didn't get it.
Ah.
I had a Zune once upon a time. That was a good idea.
Did you get any malware albums on that?
No. I didn't even use it. Because it was a piece of shit brick.
So you need a yellow key for that switch. Could have fooled me.
Delicious lemonade. I could go for some lemonade, actually.
This cackle will get it for you. He'll be right back from hell. Hellier hell.
Damn, though. Imagine how sweet hell lemonade is.
And I really am sad the Kako demons don't have 4 really tiny legs that they walk around on.
Oh, yeah.
Like half a spider.
Okay, but what if they had 2 feet? No legs, just feet.
But then I don't think they'd be able to program them to fly anymore.
No, but they'd waddle. They'd waddle at you with their beautiful arms.
They'd, like, doggy paddle through the air.
They'd waddle through the air.
They'd be like Kirby, but would they be worse or better?
Better.
Well, Kirby only might try to kill me.
Yeah, as I say, I'm not as afraid of cacodemons as I am of Kirby.
Cacodemons are who I want to see when I'm ready to die. Kirby is who I will see when I'm not.
Look, if you see Kirby, that means there's something severely wrong and you don't want him to be around.
It's like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, just, shit, getting attacked by another eldritch creature. Fuck my day.
There we go. We got that now, but we still need to lower that thing. And now we can open this door. We couldn't do it earlier, but at some point we triggered the ability to open that door.
I'll be real, I have no clue what the fuck is happening right now.
Alright, so you press this button, it raises this bridge. Don't press this yet, wait for the bridge to lower. It opens this L bridge, and then wait for that to lower. Press this, and it ups this bridge. If you press 2 buttons at once, then they'll both kind of raise. But then, like, when one of the switches wears off, the entirety of that bridge will lower, so you kind of gotta time it right.
The slowest fireball imaginable.
Compared to the Nightmare Imp, anyway. Oh, fuck off. That was a Baron of Hell. I feel like Hell Knights and Barons are even more hard to tell apart in this game. But one difference is that in this game, Barons of Hell fire red fireballs. Oh. Fight!
He's just partying. Oh, Jesus.
You cannot kill the party.
Man, fucking reminds me. Remember that time that Bethesda had Andrew WK on for one of their fucking E3 presentations,
yeah.
and nobody in the audience was having any of it.
And I, on the other hand, was hype as shit.
It was great.
Wasn't he singing Ready to Die?
Yes, he was.
For Rage 2. Which is a game that people remember.
Man, and like he could have been on like a From Software panel and it would have been much better. Dark Souls 3, better get ready to die.
It was just one of like the most incredibly lifeless audiences I've ever seen. Like, how do you sit there and just stare vacantly at Andrew WK losing it on stage?
Run! Okay. So you run across these, they will raise as you run. If you fall down, there is a way up, but it's very dark and filled with specters, so be careful if you fall.
Why did you go back?
Because there's more to do in here, down here. There's some, like, slivery platforms. So over here, that will... I believe coming over here will let you open the door that lets you leave.
Gotta shimmy.
Okay, yeah, that teleports you back and the door's open now. Here we go. This game has a very bad case of things just kind of happening and you not realizing what causes it. Like, there will be many occasions in this game where you will press a button and something important will happen somewhere, but it's really hard to tell what.
Yeah, it seems a bit obtuse.
This is a very obtuse game at points. Like, the action's great, the general puzzle solving is great, but it's got some shit here and there.
Also, I appreciated that one Hell Knight playing a game of grab ass with that other Hell Knight.
That was a Baron, so we got some interspecies shit going on.
Oh. Is a Hell Knight just a Baron without a title?
I mean, they both have completely different skin and fur colors. And fireball colors.
They could dye it. You don't know what Hell Nobility does to you?
I guess I don't. I should study it more. We got one more game until the Hell Knight gets their own damn design.
It's a good design.
Yeah, in Doom 3, if you've ever seen like the original cover of Doom 3, there's a Hell Knight on the cover of it. They look completely different, and they look pretty nice. Well, they don't look nice, that's the point.
They look sweet. They look handsome.
They look friendly. They're good boys.
Just a spooky ass Hell Knight, like digging his heels into the ground, like, oh shucks.
Now I'm just picturing like a Hell Knight in an apron sending off another Hell Knight to school with his lunchbox.
Now, Chauncey, be sure to pay attention in your Doom Guy avoidance class. I will, Dad.
Going through puberty.
I wish you hadn't been born.
I mean, that's because Chauncey always wanted to be an artist, but his family wanted none of it.
Even if he was an artist, Doom Guy'd probably still kill him.
It's true. That's because they usually paint with blood and flesh.
Doesn't mean it's not beautiful.
I'm not disagreeing.
What the fuck were the items in this level? That I only got 27% of them.
It's because you're mostly full up on, like, health and armor, so it didn't fucking matter.
I do know that only specific items actually count towards your item percentage. It's not like literally every pickup in the game. I don't know, I will never understand item percentage, and the Doom community doesn't seem to give a shit about it themselves, so I will continue to not give a shit about it.
Yeah, it's almost like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, because it requires, like, very weird management of your health and armor and ammo.
Yeah, but most things that actually count towards your item percentage are able to be picked up even if you have full health. Like supercharges, even if you have 200 health, you can still pick one up. Even megaspheres, which give you 200 of both.
Nice.
You can't get to that yet. You gotta press a button very far away to raise a bridge.
Wow, I'm fucking shocked.
Welcome to Doom 64.
I mean, what were these cage gyms doing? Were they just, like, putting on a dance or something? Like,
They're existing. It's their house.
it's a very sad house.
I mean, when you only have so many sprite animations, you don't really need to sleep.
How do you think they're paying rent?
1 soul a month.
Ah, it's pretty cheap, actually. Especially for a place like this.
Ah, fuck. It's a trap. Damn it. No! Get me out of here.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be real, it doesn't seem like you were particularly threatened given your health situation.
True. This level was the first one where I was very much like, where the fuck do I go? I remember, like, 4 or so years ago, I streamed this game, and I believe this is the level where I stopped because I couldn't figure out where to go. That was my first time playing this game.
So, like, I can tell you're going in circles, but I don't know how or why.
There's a whole bunch of doors that have a whole bunch of stuff in them, and zombies to kill. And that button. That might have been the button that raised the bridge to the yellow key, but I don't remember. There's several buttons in this maze.
I like to think I have a good sense of direction, but I could not figure out fucking anything in that maze.
Yeah, see? Now we can get to it.
Yikes.
And that's a secret for some reason.
What? Because I guess they don't think you'd turn around.
I guess so. We'll be getting there later. I don't think any of them actually shot me.
God. Once again, going in circles.
Now we're going the right way. There's the blue door for the blue key.
Oh.
Oh, that was the blue key, not the yellow key. My bad. Fuck you, door. The true threat here, not this Hell Knight or Imp. So I don't believe I actually ever pressed this button. Whenever it opens up, it doesn't open up a secret. So I guess I just don't bother.
That's where your item percentage is.
I guess so.
The utility closet.
Yeah, I think that at some point, some button raises a very tiny little thing. Huh? What does this do? Oh, that shows you that those bars in that room we were just at were lowered. So this kind of helps to find out what certain buttons do if they're really far away. They'll put a screen next to it, but they don't always do that. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think that some button somewhere raises a very small steppable stool that you can use to stand on to shoot that button, but I don't know where it is. Here's the yellow key. Delicious.
Tasty lemonade.
Ah. If you saw there, while that imp was spawning in, I kind of just shot through him. You can't actually shoot enemies until they're fully spawned in, but enemies can still attack while they're spawning in. That's just kind of annoying.
Feels like an oversight.
Oh, check it out. It's the irrelevant weapon. Here's our plasma rifle. It's still good. I kind of forget just how good the Unmaker is for a lot of this LP, but the worst part about it is the whole time it's out, it makes this buzzing noise.
It's got a face.
And it's got a mouth, clearly.
It's got a mouth, yeah, and it's got eyes. It's got like a little head bit.
Honestly, that buzzing noise actively makes me not want to use this weapon. It gets really annoying.
It seems draining. Also, you just seem to not be using the Unmaker at all.
Not now. I use it more later, especially after I get my second demon key. Watch out for the slime rivers.
Look, slime is strong and would never betray you. You know, except when it does. But you probably deserved it.
I always deserve it.
Fucked up.
Alright. Luckily you can walk on the edges here to avoid the slime while you don't have the radiation shield. Which in this game is an icon instead of a suit. I guess it's like a rune you absorb.
Also, very uncomfortable shade of green.
Yeah, it's a bit more prevalent than the original games. And when you take damage, it just goes away while your screen goes red a bit.
Weird.
I guess I could only have like one active at a time.
In terms of filters, I suppose.
If they had both, it'd get hard to see after a while.
Right.
And it's already hard to say.
Don't worry, it faded while I was wandering around.
Thank goodness. You
Oh.
ate that like a champ.
Yeah, those bars lowered in behind me, otherwise I wouldn't have. I heard something. Oh? Oh!
What?
Says Doom Guy.
They lowered the little pillar boys.
Oh. Please, they like to be called pillar men.
Well, I'm not doing that.
They have to earn it first.
Yeah. That imp was clueless. It's like, oh, Jim is back with the fucking breakfast sandwiches.
Why breakfast sandwiches?
I don't know. I like breakfast sandwiches.
I mean, same. I'm not disagreeing.
I'm sure imps do too.
I fucking love breakfast sausage. Oh. So good.
Let's finish up the secrets. Got one over here by the blue key area,
What the fuck?
and that lets you into these little cages, which contain rockets and a rocket launcher.
Didn't help him, did it?
Yeah, you would think they would use it. We don't need this human technology. We got fireballs that travel 2 miles an hour. Up onto this counter, I guess. You can phase through that area to get the computer area map.
Okay, that was some real horseshit right there.
No, you can telegraph that one. It's the only one on that wall with a scratchy screen. Static, I guess. Useless Berserk, a Jacob staple.
Yeah. I don't know, it's like a fucking Doom classic, like all the way up to modern Doom games, which is there's a power-up lying around and you don't even notice it until it's already way too fucking late.
Another thing about that button, I got 100% items, kills, and secrets, so I don't know what could have been shown off by that button there.
It just plays a loud fart noise.
Great. 101% items.
The 1% is a little extra air.
So, the next level is called Final Outpost. That's kind of the end of the theoretical first episode of Doom 64. And it's also the last level where we're going to be on Earth. Most of Doom 64 actually takes place in Hell, a nice little departure from the first two games where only like the last chunk took place in Hell.
Sounds like a hoot.
A hell hoot. Hell of a hoot.
A hell of a time, you could have said, but no.
I'm gonna go hell of a huke, boy.
I'm so sorry, that's gross.
102%.
I would be very upset if I pressed a button in Doom and I just puked
That would be absolutely disgusting.
in my helmet. Ugh.
Oh no, you're just swimming in it.
I've been through worse.
Marinating in your juices.
Juice.
Cheers. Got a juice, kid.
Oh no.
Remember, kids, put on your space helmet and puke.
Oh no. Why do you say these things?
Well, the Mayo Sonic. I remember that episode.